All right. So, how is the sound quality right now? Welcome to the stream, boys and girls. I was gonna stream on Twitch, but I thought to myself, if I'm gonna stream, this has to be on YouTube because this is how everything started. This game, the original 2006 Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, is the reason why I'm here talking in front of a mic, in front with a mixer, 3 monitors, camera. All that stuff is because of Oblivion and because of GixG17, which we will go into a little bit later. And this stream is dedicated to Gix. I wish I could just press play on the game right now, but this is the situation right now. My highest peak of download is 47. So this is great. It is at 73% done. So, I mean, I'm going to say maybe half an hour more or something. I hope. Maybe we'll just jump into some random game while we wait, but we can also just sit here and chat. So yeah, I wanted to do this on YouTube. I was going to stream on Twitch, but I decided to do this on YouTube instead. Let me see the comments here. This hat is actually... Once again, fix my hat. I am representing Retro Reductibus. It's a retro collector group with a podcast and everything that I've been on a couple of times. I also released a podcast. My third episode is out on YouTube. And my guest was Matt Chalik. I need to get Valderil on that podcast, huh? Valderil, can you imagine all the things we can talk about, huh? Miss you, buddy. I wish I was in a better mood today to enjoy this event better. Can't even take days off because of work. Work has been hectic, huh? I'm actually surprised that I'm not just in bed sleeping. I had a really hectic day at work last night. We worked from 8 a.m. to 3 a.m. But it was this is not normal at my work. I work 12 hours. Once again, I have to fix this light. Piece of shit light. So yeah, I had an insanely crazy work day last night out on sea. We were doing a slaughter. It's called a slaughter, when we take all the fish out of the cage and we just finish the entire cage and everything. It takes a long time, and there was so much stuff we had to do before that. It was just insane. Well, definitely need to play this, as I never played Oblivion properly, let alone finish the main quest. I've never finished the main quest in any Elder Scrolls game, but Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall. But that is just because I'm on Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall like a enthusiast. Like, it's not healthy. Veldril says, I have not played much of Skyrim. I always kind of go back to Skyrim here and there, but Oblivion was always more special to me than Skyrim. I consider... You can hear me fine, right? Everything sounds good? I'm wearing an Elder Scrolls 1 shirt, by the way. Maybe I'll just skip the hat, man. My hair looks good. The hair looks good. I consider Oblivion a great intro to the lore, being sat in the middle of Tamriel and surrounded by all the provinces. Yeah. And it's kind of cool. Elder Scrolls Online. I'm not a big fan of Elder Scrolls Online, but you know, there's this and that in that game that I like a lot, and I love that you can like explore everything. And then Cyrodiil is like the middle where the war is happening. I played it when I was a child. It is a special place for me. The first thing I thought of when I got tears in my eyes on, and I'm not saying it, I am just actually really saying it. I'm not just saying it, I'm saying it. Like when he said the release date for Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remaster is, and then he said today, I thought like, oh wow, okay, maybe a month from now, or Christmas time, or whatever. Boom, bombshell. Today, you can play it now, right now. And this never happens when I am working and I am like ending my shift. I have like 7 days working and 7 days off. And my 7 days off never land on any game or nothing. I'm always working when a game lands. And then the game that is the beginning of everything for me has a remaster, and it's out today, my first day of my like and yeah, of course, I would love to see my thoughts on Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion remastered by a great friend and my first YouTube let's player, anything first, anything content creator, anything ever, and that's GixG17. I can go more into detail and stuff like this later, because once we start the game, I wanted to record the first hour of my first experience with the game, and that will go on YouTube, and then I'll just, like, when that hour is done, we'll click stop recording and then just continue the stream. But I wanted my first raw first hour expression to be reminiscing about GixG17 and thinking like what he would like, all the colors, all the browns, all the blues. So yeah. But yeah, I hope everything sounds good. Everything should sound good. It's kind of strange. When I get closer to the camera, I am more in detail. I think like the range of the camera is supposed to be like I'm supposed to be this close to it and zoomed a little bit in. I am zoomed a little bit in, but I never feel like I am like in that clarity. So yeah, I want to talk about the reveal. I guess we can just kind of do that now. I can open up because there's some things we can do while we wait. Let me go back to it. I kind of want to talk about it. I was like, my daughter was just going crazy, wanting to play and everything, while I was just trying to like, goddamn, watch this. And like when the biggest parts of the video was coming up, like all this nostalgia just hitting me, and I'm tearing up like my daughter was like trying to play. I was like, daughter, please allow me to have this moment. But it's all good. We can just kind of go over it again here. Once again, I have to fix that light. You might be thinking, what light are you talking about? Isn't there light there and light behind you? Well, I got this light. And like a bunch of lights. Should we have this on? Maybe white? It's more cozy like this. No light. Just 2 lights. I think 2 lights are enough. I want to have things cozy. Cozy. 2 lights are enough. I want to have things cozy. Cozy. Okay. So here we have this. Legion, use necromancy to resurrect him. Yeah. Actually, there's a game. Well, I'll talk about this in a specific video. But I helped on the Kickstarter for the Wayward Realms, which is like an Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall inspired game that takes the ideas and everything about Elder Scrolls 2 to the maximum insane level of just everything they ever wanted to do with that game back then but couldn't, but now they can do it times billion. And there's going to be a statue of GixG17 in that game, thanks to me, and also like a poster saying "The Thief of Light returns," which is a quote to Gix. And when Elder Scrolls 6 comes out in like 20-50 years, I'm gonna play through that entire game as like a thief named Gix. And finish Morrowind. Oof, man, it's rough to think that he never even finished Morrowind. It's rough that we are not watching a video right now of Gix telling us his thoughts of this remastered, that I'm not watching a stream or a let's play of this remaster. It's just crazy. And I think what we should do, I think we should, before we go over the reveal, I kind of want to watch a little bit of the first episode of Oblivion. And the first episode of Oblivion is the first video I ever saw by Gix. And it is basically the beginning of everything for me. This playlist, and the funny thing is, when I started watching this 15 years ago, there was only like maybe 8 videos in the playlist. And then, of course, we have all this. But yeah, let's we are still waiting here for this, so we gotta do something while we're waiting for this. It's taking forever for me to download. I am sorry. Happy about internet. Internet for me today is just not great. I lost my mind if they would remaster Morrowind kind of like this. I mean, we have a Morrowind visual update theme park roaming around Morrowind in Elder Scrolls Online, but that is not what we were talking about. We're talking about the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind updated to the level of this. And I think they probably will, if this remaster will be like overwhelmingly positive and just people are going crazy. I think they will do it. My internet speed, well, at least right now, just trying to do this, just trying to update. My peak in this whole download has been like 47. God. So yeah.
Hello, Internet. You're watching a.
So let's watch this a little bit. Of course, it's going to be stuck in the character creation for like 3 videos, but we're not going to watch too much. I don't want to cry, okay? But yeah. I can't believe we're not going to be able to see a video like this from Gix. I made a video a couple of months ago about Gix passing away, and that video was me announcing that I wanted to do, and I have planned a lot of things for. I wanted to do a 4-part documentary about Gix. 3 parts about his YouTube channel and gaming and all that stuff, and then the last episode would just be purely about Oblivion, about Gix, and how much he meant to me, and also more to me than he will ever know, as we started to talk and built a little bit of a friendship that I never thought would happen, because for me, I was idolizing him and just I couldn't believe he was like a YouTuber that didn't understand how much difference he has made in people's lives, and he didn't understand how famous he was, which was just so totally Gix. Like it's such a Gix move to not care or understand how big you are. It's crazy.
Let's play video. You probably guessed already what it is. I'm playing The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion.
And this is when he didn't have his webcam. He wanted to try one Let's Play series where he didn't have a webcam. So my first like 40, 50, 60 episodes was just me listening to gigs. And then, of course, he
Found.
started to use the
I thought
webcam
that
more.
maybe like MMOs.
And then he used the webcam basically all the time. And this video just kind of...
from this.
I asked Gix if he could do my thoughts on Starfield. And he was like, no, I don't know if people would like that. I was like, Gix, people are going to love it. And we are really interested in what you think about Starfield. And people came here and just were spreading and talking about how our opinions on Starfield. And this was a great video. And not saying it's thanks to me, but I mean, I was really, really, really pushing hard to Gix to look at the trailer for Starfield, and I don't know if he ever played it. Like that also hurts to think like maybe he never even played Starfield before he passed away with from cancer.
If you guys are already familiar with some of my other videos, you know that I'm a big Elder Scrolls fan, and I played Oblivion before, back when it came out. I think it was in 2006. And I've also played a little bit of Morrowind. Now, I'm not done with that game just yet. I will get back to it. Very fun game. I love it very much. But I figured, it's time to get my Elder Scrolls going with Oblivion. They're both very nice games. In any case, let's dive right in. Yes, I'm going to start a new game. And just want to let you guys know that there's a lot of dialogue, like in the tutorial. It's very scripted, so I won't be talking too much at first.
And I remember it vividly, watching this like for the first time. And he talked like he worked on the game or something. Like he had such knowledge for all the Elder Scrolls and everything, and I'm so glad like 2011 that I was there when he made his thoughts videos on that game. I was there when he recorded the first episodes for Skyrim, and he's like in episode Skyrim like I don't know 100 200 something, and I was like playing the game with him while watching him, and then on my other monitor I was playing Skyrim. Like I was just kind of like experiencing, like he went right, I went somewhere left, and it was just so cool. And then we played a couple of times Elder Scrolls Online, and we had like deep discussions about how much we liked the idea, but the execution wasn't what we thought. We were exactly on point about like we were both like on the same opinion about so many things. That was so fun talking about it. And then I did a live stream. It was like a live stream, and it was basically a podcast because I was asking him so many questions. And we were playing Guild Wars 2. And we did that 3 nights in a row, and it was just so fun. Yeah, I kind of checked. Didn't see any playtime or nothing like that, and I know he was like excited for Starfield, but I think he expected that the game would be very different from what he would have loved to see in Starfield, which is just absolutely exactly the same with me. And I would have loved to talk about Starfield with him. Loved to talk about Starfield with him. There will be all the ideas that I had in my mind when I was watching the gameplay trailer and the people talking about the game. I was like, oh my god, I hope this is in the game. I hope this is in the game. Oh my god, it's like Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall but in space. Like, yeah, my brain went overboard.
And just want to let you guys know that there's a lot of doctors, and they're the ones that look, they're the better looking.
So yeah, Elder Scrolls 6, whenever that will arrive, I will make GixG's character from Oblivion the mage. I will play Elder Scrolls 6 in his memory, and I'm gonna do a charity stream. I would have done like a planned out charity stream playing, and maybe I will. But we would be probably doing a charity stream right now for the family of Olivier or for the family of GixG17. If I would have known, because no one knew that Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered would have come out today because they just announced it like in the video.
Living these moments or experiencing them for the first time, the world of Oblivion Remastered immediately looks and feels
So there was a moment here where I was like, oh
Yeah,
my
there are-
god.
As a individual.
And like a lot of the people in the video, like I don't know if you know them, but I know them from Oblivion and Morrowind because I always watched behind the scenes of all those games, old interviews, like I was all in on all the games. And a lot of those people also worked on the Fallout 3 and helped tiny bit with New Vegas because that was Obsidian. And then, of course, a bunch of people from 3 went into Fallout 4. But yeah, a lot of, and almost all of those people worked on Starfield. So yeah, it's a unbelievable group of people.
There's this like flood of nostalgia.
This guy he has many jobs, but he was like the play tester. There's a famous video that they actually showed there where he's like testing the game, and he did it like for months, testing the game, testing the game, testing the game. And I think maybe they show it somewhere.
Is the beginning of who I am as an individual, as a game developer. It all starts with it.
I don't even think it took me till release to realize how big this was.
People loved it. Like, they loved it.
Such a key moment in our history of making games and the evolution of how we build these worlds, and having players be able to come back and experience that is really amazing. We had that really special moment of coming out into the world. It's the world I remember, but better.
That is a really nice way of putting it. This is the world I remember, but better. And I probably won't think I'm going to criticize this remastered in any way, because I can just always go back to the old one. I have it on like billion different devices. And I think this is just absolutely what they should have done to make everyone kind of come back, and people that have never played it to be able to play it, because a lot of people that haven't played Oblivion, they don't have the nostalgia glasses that we have and these feelings that we have from the game, because we were there from the beginning. If you're not there from the beginning, you won't really have those same feelings. And of course, you have to be an Elder Scrolls mega fan to have the same thing. And you have to, like, you know, just like when you hear something from Jeremy Soule, who does the music, if you just hear something, if there's something different in our brain that just, like, hearing the music for us, it's different than you are, like, I don't know, allowing your girlfriend to hear, like, a cool soundtrack from, like, Oblivion or Morrowind or something. Like, we are, like, crying in our brain, and they are just like, well, that's cool. I'm like, what do you mean? It's Jeremy Soule.
So much there, both for the Elder Scrolls world.
I want this wall, this Skyrim Dragonborn wall thing. This is not wallpaper, this is carved into the wall, and this was actually shown in when Skyrim came out.
And also,
once again, I'm
Of
looking for
Oblivion.
I'm looking for a specific.
When you think about the Elder Scrolls chapter here, games an open world defining moment, we want people to feel
I highly recommend the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion documentary. It's an hour, and it is fantastic. I highly recommend it.
the way they did
They're showing a lot of footage in this from that,
then, but it's still a game.
and you're
of
probably
its
just gonna appreciate this game even more after watching that.
time. You want to keep those bones for people to
It's the world art.
for people.
Yeah, there.
I think the thing that gets
Here, and I love that he is not like sitting in like a chair here with a monitor. He is looking at this. Oh, a Daggerfall wallpaper. He is like sitting in the most uncomfortable. Well, maybe it's comfortable for him, but he's just kind of sitting in this uncomfortable position with a keyboard like in his lap, and then his mouse on a piece of like a book,
gets me the
and
most
he is there just
is the music.
forever. And here they're like recreating
for
this.
that long, and it sort of gave me the warm fuzzies.
This is just too funny.
Oh my god, it's been 20 years. I think the thing that gets me the most is the music.
Yeah, this is great. They're recreating like this guy is the reason. Like, sure, there's a lot of people that worked on these games, but this is like this is a hero. Playtesting this to death.
Like when you hear that music at the main menu, there's just like there's this like flood of nostalgia.
Oblivion is the beginning of
We had that really
All right, let's watch this.
I was born 87 years ago.
I really like the reveal, just like you said, like when they reveal. I think it should have happened
5 years I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor.
here. I'm not saying it's taking too long to appear, but I think the zoom is too much for it to appear. I feel like your eyes should go down, read original 2006 footage, and you're just kind of done reading that, and then it just like switches. I feel like it should have happened just a little bit sooner, but that is just me with my completionist eyes of everything that I would like to be different. So of course I'll have those same eyes playing this remaster, and there will be things that I will have my opinion on, and other things that I'll love, and other things I might not like as much. But I don't think there's anything I'll hate. I don't think it's possible, because it's either we have this remastered or we don't have it, and I'll rather have it than don't. So,
But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. I have seen the gates of Oblivion.
it's
beyond
crazy.
which
I kind of want to see. Do you know how can I go back with my mouse? How can I? Do you know? Oh, it's just arrow keys. Okay.
I have seen
I just tried it out. Okay, I want to see it. So they weren't able to do the fluff on the coat, like on the shoulders. It barely even did it with the hair at that time. But let me see.
the gates of Oblivion.
Yeah, this is nuts.
Beyond which no waking eye may see.
And this is genius. To do the whole flyover and then into the cell, and then of course we can see that the sewer gate door is a little bit different. Like when you, this is a really important, because this gate is more important than you think. This is where a lot of people like saved and then come back to this place more than probably playing the game, because they always want to make a new character, make a new character, make a new character. So this is really important that they nail this look. And they did, I would say. Thank you, Daddy Howard. I want Jeremy's soul back. Yeah, I mean, please. Jonas will be happy today. Where's Jonas John? Jonas John 74. He commented on one of my videos, but he has not like tried to contact me in any other way. Wow, I gotta see this again.
Whether you're reliving these moments or experiencing them for the first time, the world of Oblivion Remastered.
No, the gate didn't have it didn't have the emblem. Not even on the outside. But let me. I'm trying to find this here. It was just like the circle gate, and then there was a door in the middle. I don't know if you can see it really well. My webcam is kind of in the way. And then outside of the gate is very just the same. The circle gate, and then it's the door. So I got it's circle, and then square door in the middle with the same length. And yeah, when I saw the gate that they changed, I understood why. But I mean, I would have also liked it to just be kind of rugged looking. But I mean, if they go insane detail about one gate, you can imagine the rest.
Immediately looks and feels incredible.
I honestly thought that this part was a real place. I thought they were like, because they showed this in the documentary about Oblivion, they went to like all over England and took some inspirations from buildings and landscapes. And I thought this was like going to be like a real footage and then going into game footage. But this is game footage.
It's incredible.
Of course, I knew this was a game footage, but
when we decided to remaster Oblivion, we were really picky about finding the right partner. From the very beginning of this project, we had one rule. We weren't going to do this if we weren't going to be able to do it right. Our partners at Virtuous went above and beyond to bring our vision to life. The care and love they've poured into the Oblivion remaster has been absolutely breathtaking.
Welcome to Paris, and welcome to Virtuous. Our team here has been hard at work delivering.
Let me see. Has Virtuous, have they done something that I know about? What is Virtuous? They are working on a game, RuneQuest Warlords. I mean, we're gonna have to play the shit out of this game because, you know, we have to thank them somehow for we gotta thank them for helping Bethesda with this remastered. That's how you can think about it. So go and wishlist this game. Why can't I see this? Oh. Doesn't work. Alright, how is this damn download going? Jesus Christ. We are at 82%. At the beginning of a stream, we were at 71, so I mean, that's something. I'm sorry for this delay. But hey, what can I do? So, okay, 95. 95. It's like 40 minutes-ish. But hey, we're just chatting.
Bring the best remastered Oblivion experience possible. We've worked with Bethesda Game Studios on other projects in the past, so we know what makes that team and their games special.
We wanted to make the remaster more friendly to gamers with modern hardware. This is Oblivion in its most complete form.
Oh, and the thing is, they could have just completely remastered this and just really modernized it. But they modernized it and kept a lot of the flaws that made the game what it is. And they talk about it a lot in this video. And that is the aspect that I like actually the most. That they didn't fix everything. And I mean, what is there to fix in Oblivion, of course. But what I mean is change everything. Hey, keep on watching while you're walking, man. Go get it.
About time someone got here. Huzzah!
Oh, by the way, I was like, man, this is probably going to be just the game and then we will get the DLCs and everything later. No, it's everything. it's everything.
Those familiar with only some Elder Scrolls lore will now be able to experience the events that set the stage for Skyrim. You embark on an epic journey to stop the Mythic Dawn cult.
The time of cleansing draws nigh.
From unleashing the Daedric Prince of Destruction.
What was the Oblivion Crisis? What happened to the previous Emperor of Cyrodiil? Why are there only 8 divines instead of 9? In addition to the core game, the remaster contains all add-ons, including story expansions, Shivering Isles, and Knights of the Nine, so you get the full experience.
On a personal level, it was really important to me to ensure that we're preserving the magic of the original experience. At the end of the day, we're all fans too.
This is a dream project for me, right? I'm
what I kind of wanted them to do as a joke, and we will all get it, and we will laugh, and we will buy it, is that they should add soon a new horse armor DLC, but not have it expensive, just as a joke, and we will understand and we will get it and we will laugh, because if you know about the horse DLC thing, then you will just smile and laugh about it, and it's gonna just be funny. That would be awesome if they would do that.
I'm a fan. I have been always a fan.
Well, I played Oblivion for perhaps 10,000 hours.
Oblivion was my first Elder Scrolls game, and it was one of the games that made me want to be a game developer.
The best way to describe it would be to call it a love letter.
You will find your own path, but there will be blood and death before the end.
The technology we used to create the original was cutting edge at the time, but tools have come a long way since then.
The thing is,
Edge at the time, but tools have
there's going to be a couple of things like this maybe while I'm streaming and playing and all that. There's things that I'll never dislike it, but I like this Draenei
have come a long way since then.
More than this. It is kind of like it's not the same one that was. Of course, it's detailed and changed, but I don't know. There's the other one was just kind of. They could have just taken that and made it more detailed, instead of they kind of just, this is like a different creature. Like it's maybe I don't know. Can't really explain it. The blue glass armor. I am gonna go ahead and find, if you know the location. I think I know the location of the glass helmet. It was like in the ocean. Oh, there's so many nostalgic things we're gonna be able to do, guys. Oh my god. So yeah, I wanna see if I can find that helmet. He's supposed to be in like the ocean next to this place, and next to a rock in the ocean. There's like a free glass helmet. This was something I was like wondering, and I'm kind of well, of course they have to show this. This is such an epic thing, but was so epic, insanely graphically impressive when I played Shivering Isles for the first time ever, way back, and this butterfly thing happened and you're like appear in the Shivering Isles. And this is like, they took it to the next level with this. It's crazy.
The original Oblivion is still the heart and soul of the remaster, but we use Unreal Engine 5 to help achieve.
Wow, I actually didn't notice this lighting stuff.
All our
And look at the gate. Look at how menacing, and it's like full of smoke, and it's like this portal. It's crazy looking. Sorry, I didn't see you in the chat writing this. I love the lighting system, but was expecting more on the textures.
visual goals. Soul of the remaster, but we use Unreal Engine 5 to help achieve all our visual goals. We think of the Oblivion game engine as the brain and Unreal 5 as the body. The brain drives all the world logic and gameplay, and the body brings to life the experience that players have loved for almost 20 years.
But it's not just about pure fidelity. We knew we had to preserve the distinct style, making it as uniquely Oblivion as possible.
Also, I wonder if there's going to be cutscenes, because there's a scene when the Emperor is being killed. There's a cutscene, yes, but it's like real time, and we're just standing there seeing it happen. But I felt like when they showed a little bit of a footage, it was like a scene. So I wonder how that is.
The brush opens a port.
I was also wondering about this when I was like, man, how is it gonna look when you go in the painting? And then they just show it like
into the painting.
It's so cool, man. I would play the entire game like this.
You're stuck here like I am.
The Isles, a wonderful place. Good for a visit. Or eternity.
If they would ever do Morrowind like this, people are probably gonna go apeshit over this, but people will lose their mind if they would do Morrowind. Imagine that.
We've leveraged.
They don't have to do Elder Scrolls 2 or 1, because Wayward Realms are actually doing that, and it's one of the 4 original developers behind Elder Scrolls 1 and 2. This is all before Todd Howard came. So those guys are working on Wayward Realms.
Nearly every major feature from the latest version of Unreal 5.
Our goal was to push the visuals to the next level using...
How's it going? Okay. 98 gigabytes out of 115. Okay.
the latest technologies. We created brand new, highly detailed character models and stunning landscapes that use millions of polygons in each asset, allowing us a truly impressive level of detail in the world. Every single asset in this game was completely redesigned and handcrafted from scratch.
We implemented an advanced real-time lighting system that accurately simulates how light interacts with the environment. This results in more realistic lighting and atmospheric effects. While the original game had limited dynamic shadows, now the entire world reacts naturally to light.
We used an incredible new lip sync technology that really enhanced performance in our characters.
He left us a warning. Heed it!
And Real Tools helped us create the base mesh of our characters. From there, our artists sculpt each race individually to adapt it to the mesh.
This is very... There's one thing...
And texture. Each race helped us individually to adapt it to
There's
the mesh for
Look,
characters.
did you see that orc?
From there, our artists sculpt each...
There's one thing that I really appreciate, that they are using the old watercolor art for the races, and I hope they will keep the watercolor art for like the classes and everything. The whole menu was like this watercolor, nice looking, beautiful art. And I've even well, I've pondered and tried to get the artist on a podcast. I forgot her name, but she did an amazing job. She did all the art for Oblivion. Well, the watercolor art for the class pictures and all the drawings you see is all her. The poster, the arena poster, and all that, everything. She did that.
Each race individually.
This is kind of cool also, like when you're switching between the races, everything moves. So like this thing on your... So I wonder if they have added some type of a ragdoll effect to clothing and hair and stuff.
To adapt it to the...
I haven't really seen the hair move much, which doesn't really matter to me. But like some clothing stuff and stuff is moving. And yeah, one of the first thing I will try is to take the chain and move it. You know, that was like the biggest thing ever when you played the game for the first time. And I'm looking forward to hear the freaking prisoner, you know, who always like says bad things about you right there, and then of course you can kill him later on. But then this is new. This origin stuff. There's you can pick like you're an orc from a stronghold, or you're an orc from Ornisium, or maybe there's more stuff down below. And I really like this. You can randomize your appearance. You couldn't do that originally.
The mesh, allowing us to share the model, rig.
D the Scalavag, Mazoka the Orc, and Straza, and Avers Adas.
And textures. As a result, all races, including Argonians, Orcs, and Khajiits, are built on the same base mesh.
Look at that guy. What is this, a hobbit?
Making the lip sync Orcs and Khajiits are built on the same base mesh.
Look at that guy. What is this, a hobbit?
System more effective even when the characters have very different facial features.
Welcome to the guild.
We have access to so many modern rendering features. You'll see them in something as simple as running through a forest. Insects flying around, fish swimming in the water, light filtering through the leaves. Thanks to these technological...
And like, you have to realize something. Mods for Oblivion and Skyrim today are so unbelievable that they even released Skyrim like again with just a shit ton of mods and all that stuff. But just imagine, I don't think this has dropped out on people yet. I don't think people are realizing how much they're going to be able to mod Oblivion Remastered. I know there's another Oblivion game coming, which I've been waiting for that game for maybe 10 years, and that's Sky Oblivion. I know all about that, but I'm talking about this game specifically. So yeah, when the mod community starts something on this, it is going to be insane.
Advances, you feel even more immersed.
Valdriel, I can't see your message. It disappeared.
In this living, breathing world.
Did you see the armor? It moved.
Technological advances, you feel even more immersed.
But it didn't even really touch on that. There's this movement in the... If you look at the armor down below, it's moving. Moving with the horse.
Breathing world. You'll really believe you're in Cyrodiil.
I believe you can handle a more complicated assignment. I would like you to retrieve a carved panel from the central chamber of the High Fane.
Ooh. I'm looking forward to going this place.
It's not just visuals that we've modernized in the remaster. It's gameplay. It's UI and UX. It's audio. We've updated features and systems across the board.
It was just so
leveling, which I think will make a lot.
It was so insane when he said like the release date of the game is, and when he said today, I just couldn't believe it. I like this new leveling system, I really do, but I kind of want...
People happy. It's inspired by the level.
This screen is nice, but I want everything to be a little bit bigger. I want the images to be bigger, and everything is a little bit small. I know it's a strange thing to complain. I'm not complaining, but I know it's a strange thing to maybe point out. But I feel like everything should be a little bit bigger.
Leveling systems of both Oblivion and Skyrim, so it's the best of both worlds. We were able to fully recreate the character models, creating a physicality that feels more human. You see that in places like combat animations, where there's a lot more separation between the upper and lower body, and all the animations have more flourish. Combat in the original...
I will uninstall this game if all the races are the same height, like they did in Skyrim. All of the other games, wood elves are this tall, and then high elves are this tall, and then all the other races are this and this and this. And in Skyrim, everyone is just the same. You're playing this on a 55-inch screen. Veldril is playing it on his smartphone. Actually, Veldril is probably playing this game here. I think it was on Nokia. Phone. Here.
For the computer. But did you know there's
Wow.
an Oblivion?
I wonder if Cantina will do... of course, he's gonna have to do a video on this, but...
For the quick Emperor.
Look at this.
The secret passage is in the cell. So wait, so these are the good guys right here.
It's Oblivion.
And that must be the...
On a Nokia phone. This is not a mod. This is real thing.
Trustworthy. Now, oh, there's a guy over there who looks just like me. Oh my god. I like how in this game...
It's a real thing.
Just need one more... In the Shivering Isles. Cats can be extremely scary.
Let me see if I can throw in some encouragement.
Original Oblivion didn't have sound effects.
This is how you see the original.
Or hit reactions. Now you'll get blood splatters, sparks, and controller feedback. We know it's a little thing, but little things add up to make the combat more modern and engaging.
There's a proper third-person perspective now. The original had third person, but there was no crosshair, and we felt the experience could be modernized. One of our goals was to have a third-person view that compared to Starfield in terms of playability. Now, the third-person perspective has all the same control you get from the first-person view.
You have my ear, citizen.
When Oblivion first launched,
Greetings. How goes it? How are you?
disk storage limits meant we couldn't have unique voiceovers
Huge fail right there.
for all the...
How are you?
Disk storage limits meant
Turn the game right. It's
we couldn't have unique voiceovers for all the races. So we've gone back and recorded...
No, wait.
We couldn't...
Greetings. How
He
goes
did
it?
turn it.
How are you?
Disk storage limits meant we
Okay, it was right. I'm sorry.
couldn't have unique voiceovers for all the races. So
He
we've
did.
gone back and recorded new lines of dialogue. Each race represented in the game now sounds unique.
Can't stand the sight of those creatures.
We also made sure to keep in all of the quirkier dialogue.
I really like the way they say hello. Sometimes it's so random, and then they just, hi there.
Hi there.
But it's like so nice and creepy at the same time.
Stop! You violated the law.
Stop! You violated the law.
Stop, criminal scum!
Stop right there, criminal scum.
Cheese for everyone.
Cheese for everyone! We are going to steal one of the elders.
I find this kinda. He looked epic in the old game.
We are going to.
But there's something wrong with the mask. The mask needs to be a little bit more down, and his eyes has to fit this. Maybe it's just the angle, but there's man. He didn't put that mask on right, man.
Steal one of the Elder Scrolls from the Imperial Palace. You need to find the reading room. The blind priests will deliver a scroll to you there. Do not speak to the priests. They're blindfolded. I've chosen you because you are the best. Good luck.
Stop! You violated the law. Your stolen goods are now forfeit. Then pay with your blood.
Did you see the highest peak of the live stream was 1.5 million views? Like now it's ticking down as a video, but like the live stream live was almost 1.5 million. That just shows that, you know, this means a lot to people. And of course it does.
As games have developed over the past 20 years, players have come to expect a certain suite of tools and controls.
Like sprinting. Sprinting is an interesting one because there was such a big debate internally among our teams. Some of us were absolute purists, but ultimately, we decided it's 2025 and people are going to want to sprint. In fact, all of the character locomotion has been completely redone from scratch, and that has a huge impact from the very beginning of the game.
Every single updated or new feature was implemented with the player in mind.
Yeah, I think this is probably going to be the only thing that I don't like. I like the logos, they kept the original art and everything to everything, but I feel like what should I call this? UI? Like, I want the bronze gold ruggedness of the border to be there. And it isn't. It's just like this plain paper, and it's like completely clean up here. And we have this little bronze gold clipboard type, like I'm working at an office, and this looks great. I just want this to be more all the way around. That's the only complaint I really have. Even when mods did this, when you installed a mod and it made everything kind of red, I didn't like that. I really like the old look, but hey, maybe mods will just like it's a remastered, but like I want to unremaster the look of this.
It all comes down to what makes Oblivion Oblivion. What are those features that just immediately come to mind for players when they think of the game?
The mini-games are the mini-games. Those are so iconic.
I thought I was like, man, this kind of looks strange, but I do like this. I like the old look, of course, but this is nice as well.
To Oblivion.
Nothing really wrong with that.
How's it go again?
Like lockpicking. You can put a fresh coat of paint on it, but you can't.
This is great. They kept this. Can't complain. I was afraid they would give us the freaking Skyrim lockpick thing, but this is good. I like it.
Change it too much because it's part of the core experience.
Whether you're returning to Cyrodiil or you're a newcomer,
I'm going to follow you and watch you and worship the ground you walk on.
You will instantly feel at home. It just feels better. We've modernized a lot, but it's still the same incredible adventure and the same carefully handcrafted world.
Well, it's about time. Do you know how long we've been waiting?
This was what is about to happen here is peak PR. Peak. This is peak. Like, they kind of did this with Fallout 4, and they announced like, hey, there's also this mobile game, super fun, Fallout Shelter, and it's out now. They did that. That no one really has done that since. It's always like, 4 months from now, and then there's a delay and a delay. But they were just like, nope, here it is. That's how you do it. That's how
Oblivion
you
is a
do
core
it.
part of the story of Bethesda Game Studios. None of what we're surrounded by right now would be here if we hadn't made that game and if it hadn't been the success that it was. The effort that we put into it, the sort of the love that went into it, I think that comes across on the screen.
Yes.
To have worked on something that people care enough where you're in a position where you can remaster it, it's a privilege.
And now, to help introduce this game to a new generation of players, I feel so lucky.
I really think that people, when they jump back into the remaster, they're going to be shocked at just how good the game looks. The Oblivion gates look absolutely incredible.
The gates look freaking insane, by the way.
And I think they're just going to find themselves lost in the world.
Even if it's just the music, for example, just walking around for half an hour in the world, you feel something.
Really valid point.
And that's precious.
You're going back to a world that you've been to before, but it's better somehow. Like, it's an intangible thing, but it's like, it's new, it's fun, like, it's exciting again.
But it's ultimately the same game.
Starfield!
There was a lot of respect for what was before, and I think the fans will appreciate that.
From all of us at Bethesda Game Studios
and Virtuous,
we want to thank you for joining us today. Oblivion has a very special place in my heart, and being able to work on this remaster and bring it to a new generation of players has been an incredible experience. We were too excited to get it in your hands and didn't want to just show it off to you and then make you have to wait.
When he said that, we didn't want to show it off to you and make you have to wait. I thought, just honestly, oh wow, maybe a month. I didn't think a week, I didn't think a couple of days. I thought a month. I was like, okay, a month. Maybe a month. And then it just like dropped the bomb.
The best part of my job is that I get to be the one to announce that the Oblivion remaster will be available today.
Crazy. And then it just boom, drop in like the trailer. So well done. All right, we have almost 10 gigabytes to go, and it's going really well at the top here. But I mean, sure, I could have maybe started the stream like around this time or something, but you know, it's also nice to just sit here and have a chat until we begin. Yeah, everyone is streaming. I don't want to see any stream. I don't want to see anything.
I love Sonic 3 and Knuckles. It's easily one of my top 5 games of all time. Loads of great levels, 3 characters with different abilities to play as.
I thought the rumors were credible enough. Had the feeling it's today or at least this month. Yeah, I like the rumors and everything, and I saw the screenshots and all that stuff. And I was like people were saying like next week, and then next week came around and nothing. But yeah, I was like, the first thing that came into my head when he was like, it's going to be released, and then I was like, a month, oh my god. I was like getting a little bit excited, like, oh my god, just a whole month. Nope, today. And I kind of wish that this live stream would have happened like 4 hours before I saw it. Like I wish it would have happened. It happened like what 2 p.m. for me. I wish it would have happened like 10 a.m. Then I could have. Then I would just be freaking playing the game right now. And I've had probably played the game for like 2 hours. Oh man, I can't believe my internet is this shit. I started downloading the game. Yeah, I basically started downloading the game like 5 hours ago. This has taken me 5 hours. Really. Like, we ate dinner and everything, and I came up and it was just still like this. But it's almost there, guys. Fucking goddamn it.
And a cool story where Sonic butts heads with a new rival, Knuckles the Echidna. Sonic 3 proved to be too ambitious a project, so it was split into 2 separate releases.
Oh my god.
Sonic 3
Better than the TFO. Let's go and revisit some TFO days. Look at this. This is the best thumbnail I've ever seen in my life. TFOC. Oh, by the way, there's a game called, like, in the initials for it is TFOC. Transformers Fall of Cybertron. TFOC. Didn't I play some Oblivion? It's been mainly on Xbox. I've never played the game on a console. Oh, here's me and Jonas.
But now I try to defend this game.
This game looked good as hell also, like way back, but we knew it was like a piece of shit.
But yeah.
This is supposed to be the Oblivion killer, by the way. It would be kind of funny if they would do it again. Like, hey, we have also remastered 2 worlds. Let the fight begin yet again, you know?
You can see the water looks really good for me.
The water looked freaking good back then.
The water is the best texture in the game. But I haven't seen all the games, so. But for now, the water is like really well done for its time. How do you see your favorite food in?
The brother of my uncle that lives with me here.
Look at my old mic. I don't even have the mic close to my... I never had it close to my mouth, which was the purpose of the damn microphone.
He came here and we were talking, so... Yeah, be warned.
Hey guys, it's me, TFOC, the Fun of Classic, and this is GixG17. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Jonas! Jonas!
Eh?
I'm like, say hi. Jonas, say hi. Jonas, say hi. Jonas. Jonas! And he's like, huh? Like, come on, man.
Say hi.
Leave me alone. My name is Jonas.
Elder.
No, not anymore. Derp.
Game will affect around what you played. Like,
and he died, like, right there. There's also, I love the video where we played Daggerfall. Yeah, here, 2 friends played Daggerfall. Wasn't there a video, or maybe it's on your channel, Walderil, when we all played that Dungeons and Dragons online game? And of course, our Minecraft adventures. Skarenungor.
Didn't put the timer on. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna put the timer on just for... Oh crap. Maybe it's just water though.
Look at me, young lake.
there's another button or something. Okay, let's see this one more time.
My old intro. Oh. This is not the video. It was called Two Friends Play Daggerfall. Two Friends Play Daggerfall. Oh, Valdorel, look. Myth 2, Soul Bladder. Was there like a remake or something happening with that game? I heard something about that. Or like maybe a new one coming out. Oh, by the way, talking about a new game coming out. When are we getting, we're supposed to be getting, Sonic Rumble. And then, what was it called? I lost it from my brain. Yeah, it's gone. It was there, but now it's gone. And it's gone. Hey, here I am drawing Jonas and Valdoril. My first Daggerfall crash. Oh, I was playing. It was you, me, and Jonas. We were playing Daggerfall. But you might ask yourselves, how are you all playing Daggerfall? We were all on Skype and sharing our screen. We did that many times. We did this like LAN party thing through Skype.
I've never
the game
been
crashed
in this situation before. I am walking on top of the dungeons. I can see through it. I can see all of the dungeons.
How did you?
I fell through the world. Just like Jonas did. Shit.
This is the game of the year. Yeah.
This is the game of the year finally. Where's the two friends? Two friends play Daggerfall. Here it is.
Falling, a nice glitch to encounter for the first time.
Vicky, wake up. Vicky, get up.
Playable today.
TFOC and GixG17 are now going to play Daggerfall.
I am Arnold Schwarzenegger. I am the governor of California. Dude, no you're not. Yes I am. What the A sound?
Yeah, it's
a scary sound.
You don't understand how long it took for me to edit out all the curse words from Jonas. He was cursing more than he was just saying some words.
Oh shit.
But of course, I'm saying shit and all that, but he was just...
Man, I swear!
Oh! What is this?
No!
Oh!
Ah!
What? Two guys at once?
Man.
And the best thing about this random recording is we both encountered the scorpion for the first time. We had never seen it, and it just happened.
Warrior.
Oh.
Okay, it's a wow, something glitch.
Man.
Where is it?
In the door of the
Stairs.
Yeah.
Exactly what. Wait.
I died.
Alright, let's go downstairs.
Me? Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
is it?
No, not yet.
There's like...
What the? Okay.
Here, I think.
Oh my god. Guy and his pet?
Yeah, here.
What is that?
Yeah. This is actual, this is real reaction for this for the first time. Me and Jonas had never seen this thing before. I had just opened this damn door, and then it just happens, and we were just like, holy shit.
What the? It's a spider! No, this cannot be. What the is that? What the? This is a scorpion!
Yeah, I thought it was a spider. I was like, it's a spider. And then we see it, and we are both just freaking out. It's a scorpion.
Scorpion or something! Oh my god! I can't even see it! What the What? What is that? What? We can't even see it. This game is full of shit. Oh my god.
Jonas is losing his shit.
I'm dead.
He's just going insane. That's too good. Alright, the game is telling me it's 93% done. That means what on the downloading side? It means exactly that on the downloading side, okay. I have made the game like when it's done downloading, it's supposed to start just right away. So, yeah, we're just waiting for that to happen.
Released early 1994.
By the way, while I have this here, I want to double check something.
Clean.
Okay, sorry. I had to check
Sonic
something.
and Knuckles released
This reminds me of the J-Team calls. Oh my god. We had them more often than you maybe remember. There were sometimes like 4 days in a row where we had them, and then maybe 2 days where we didn't really talk because I was busy, you were busy, and then we came back. You know, well, Drill, we gotta talk again. We have the Discord. I have you on Discord. We have to just call if you don't want a video call and show me how old you are now. No, we gotta have a chat. We gotta have a good chat. Video call would be better. We can just, it's us interacting and talking, and a podcast would be great. We have a lot of stuff to talk about. And have you never wanted to go back on YouTube and do a let's play or something? You were starting a let's play. You were starting and you were really excited for it. The let's play you started when you kind of came back and you started to do some let's play. It was some gun game you were playing. That was pretty cool.
Later that year with revolutionary lock-on technology that allowed you to connect the two together and play the complete adventure in one go.
Other than that, I think the last game you played like on your channel was like FTL 200 subscriber special or something. And then of course the Star Wars game. You should pick a game that you really like at the moment and just like do 10 episodes. Just do 10 episodes.
A game like Sonic 3 and Knuckles is perfect for the iceberg format, where we take this image of an iceberg littered with Sonic facts and explore it fact by fact. Of course, the facts at the surface are pretty well known, and the ones in the depths at the bottom are much more obscure, and I guarantee there'll be something in here you haven't heard of, even if you're a massive Sonic 3 and Knuckles fan.
I want to just briefly... Hey, this guy's crying.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but the Elder Scrolls Oblivion just got a remaster. This game means so much to me, you would not believe. I pumped so many hours in
future in your...
I want to see... But what's... We have to see the moment where he tells him, like, it's out now.
I was
Please do.
born 87 years ago. For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor.
Oh.
But for all these years,
dude, it's gonna make
I've
me
never
cry,
been
bro.
the ruler of my own dreams. I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye
It looks so
may see.
good! Bro, it looks so fucking good, man! Oh, Skyrim logo!
It's not Skyrim logo. People always think it's the Skyrim logo. It's not. Whatever.
Oh my god, the Imperial City. Oh my god, look at the views! Bro, this game's gonna be generational again.
Whether you're reliving these moments or experiencing them for the first time, rule. We
had it.
I want to see when he like is told that it's out now.
The best part of my job is that I get to be the one to announce that the Oblivion remaster will be available today.
Oh, what a win! Let's fucking go!
Well, I would have just like stopped the stream right there and just go and download the game.
Days of the
Oh my god! I think the base game includes the Shivering Island Knights of the Nine. Oh yes, that is...
Yeah. Skyrim logo. I'm gonna just show you right now. Skyrim logo. It's not a Skyrim logo. You can Google Skyrim logo, but what does it mean? In the game, the logo is referred to as the Seal of Akatosh, and it is basically just the Imperial Legion. It's not the Skyrim logo, it's the Imperial Legion logo. Damn Skyrim players. And when I mean damn Skyrim players, I mean people that only play Skyrim and that don't know anything about the other things, and just, that's what I mean. Nothing wrong being a damn Skyrim player, I'm just saying.
Over here. Hurry up. Fuck.
If there's a game that needs a remaster, it's this, Ape Escape. No, if there's a game that needs the remaster, it's Dino Crisis. because, like, can you imagine Dino Crisis, but with the remaster of Resident Evil 2? Like, can you imagine Dino Crisis looking like this? Like, come
That's
on.
right, Mikami was overseeing 5 RE games while producing and directing another game. This project was similar to Resident Evil in its gameplay and ambition.
Like, come on, do it. Wait, didn't she make a video on wait. Oh, I wanted to see more about this game, and I own it, and I've never played it. That's just so weird.
If you like video games, you know that Resident Evil is a massive, well-loved multimedia franchise consisting of games, movies, and action figures. The beginning hitting the first real door. OG and talk to them about how they brought these games. Oh, hi there. I didn't
Wait,
see you.
where's the
sorry.
Where's the video on here it is.
Thank you, EA Games, for the review copy.
Oh, by the way. Once again, how much? It's still $60. Dead Space remake. I love the first game. I like the classic Dead Space game. It's actually one of my favorite games ever. And I always wanted to get this remake of it, but I wanted to wait until it's down, and it's not. It's just freaking same. And the funny thing is, this remaster came out on my birthday, on the 27th of January. Of course, I wasn't born in 2023, but it came out like on my birthday, so it couldn't be more perfect. But when it came out, I was like, man, Jesus, this is expensive, and I used the money to buy something else. But yeah, I'll have it. I'll put it in my cart. Yoink, right there. And since I'm here, let me see this. What is this? Oh, Aliens Fire Team. Yeah, this was good, but I only played it for like a little bit. Anyways, how long? 96%, boys and girls. We're almost there. This has been way too long of a download. Maybe it's because I'm streaming or something, but my God. Bad Code, hello. How are you? I could never get into Dead Space, to be honest. I think this remake might be able to get you in there because the old Dead Space the first Dead Space game is it can be maybe a little bit tricky to get into.
2008's Dead Space is a game I'm very familiar with. A title that I genuinely love, made with nothing but passion for the horror genre by a team of cool people inspired by my favorite game series, Resident Evil. When I heard it was getting a remake developed by EA Motive, a team I had never heard of before this, I wasn't really looking forward to it. I, like many other people, thought, why remake this game? It's aged so well. As more info eventually came out, the more interested I became. After playing through the entire game in one 15-hour sitting and seeing basically all of its content at this point, I can easily and confidently say that this remake is not only the most survival horror thing in the Dead Space series, but one of its best entries ever made. Let's talk about it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna start this.
It's great. I would like a Dead Space movie. That would be good. You're gonna pass for now. Well, at least put on your wish list. I suggested creating a separate live stream when starting so that YouTube saves it to the separate dedicated video. Yeah, I mean, I think because of this fail that it took so long. I think like once it's done downloading, I'll probably I'll stop the stream. No, actually. This is what I can do. Scratch that idea. This is what we can do. Instead of doing that, I'll take off the advertisements. I'll keep it like this. I'll keep it like this. And when we're playing the game, before we start, I'll do a little bit of an opening thing. And it's basically just going to be a live let's play. I'll talk to you guys, but it's also like a let's play. First in presence of the hours that I'm gonna spend in the game. It will all be recorded, and that will be streamed onto YouTube, and I can use the YouTube editor to cut this whole beginning thing, and then it will just start from there. I think that's a pretty nice idea.
I was born 87 years ago. But for all these years, I've
Callisto Protocol was really, 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 really good for an hour, and then it wasn't. That's the main thing about Callisto Protocol. Pretty much the same team, yes, but what they... Here is my short review of Callisto Protocol. Callisto Protocol should have just been a movie, not a game, because the first hour of the game was just so freaking awesome, and then it just didn't feel anything special after that. And they basically lost the feeling, the gameplay, the view, and the idea, and everything that they were trying to make the game be as Dead Space, but also not Dead Space, and they didn't find the balance, so it just kind of failed. Should have just been a movie. It would have been an awesome movie. Also, the main character is an actor. He was in Transformers and a lot of stuff. So that's basically what it should have been. But yeah, the first hour or two of Callisto Protocol was good, and then it just wasn't. I'm gonna just make this play a little bit. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab myself something to drink, and then the game is 90s. Okay, maybe I'll just keep it here. You want to just look at this? You want to look at the download? No? Because once it's done, it's just gonna start playing. Okay, I'll be like, give me 2 minutes.
It's new, it's fun, like it's exciting again.
But it's ultimately the same game. There was a lot of respect for what was before, and I think the fans will appreciate that.
From all of us at Bethesda Game Studios
and Virtuous,
we want to thank you for joining us today. Oblivion has a very special place in my heart, and being able to work on this remaster and bring it to a new generation of players has been an incredible experience. We were too excited to get it in your hands and didn't want to just show it off to you and then make you have to wait. The best part of my job is that I get to be the one to announce that the Oblivion remaster will be available today.
I was born 87 years ago. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. This is the 27th of last seed. The year of Akatosh 433. These are the closing days of the third era and the final hours of my life. I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see. This is only the beginning. Worse is yet to come. Looks clear. A trap!
The time of cleansing draws nigh.
Who now will save us from the coming darkness? Here you must find your own path.
Remember the Emperor!
Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
When I came up, I was like, oh, it's done downloading? No. 98 is better than 97, huh? Man, everyone has better internet than me. All these guys playing, they just like, it took probably like 5 seconds for them to download this fucking thing. Oh, it's on Game Pass, my boy. It came out today. Please God, corrupt the game. It's probably there's probably gonna be some problem. I mean, this can't be that smooth. But of course, you know, come on, let's go, come on. Give me the damn game. New DLC for what they could do, and what this is actually what I thought they would do, is of course we get all the original DLCs, and they have all been remastered as well. So it's not just the base game; it's the Shivering Isles and Knights of the Nine and everything. But it would be cool if they were just out of the blue released like a new DLC, like some underwater dungeon thing, crazy something. I don't know. And yeah, I would like them to do the thing that made Oblivion so famous back in the day, is to like, Oblivion was basically the first game ever to have something you can buy in the game, and it was the horse armor. It was quite controversial, but I just find it to be funny. They should do it again. I feel like it would be funny, but like just make it cost like $1. Just make it cost like something ridiculously small. That would be like, hey, look, we did it again. Haha, remember when we did it? But hey, it costs like $1. So it's like it's funny, it's historical, and then it's just like a $1. But of course, this game is going to get the same treatment as from Fallout 4 and Skyrim and all that. modders who mod the games to Oblivion, to hell itself, are gonna have a field day, and we're probably gonna be able to buy a bunch of mods from these developers who are spending freaking months to make a mod, and all that stuff. And I'll gladly do so if it's like an insane. Oh, here we go. That took way too long. Here we are, boys and girls. Boys and girls. Oblivion was my second. My first was Elder Scrolls 2, Daggerfall. And then I played Oblivion, and then I played 3, Morrowind, and then I played 1, Arena. I'm actually wearing an Arena t-shirt right now. And then Skyrim. Here we go. Shader preloading. This better take 5 seconds. Now, I understand if this will take a little bit of time. These are shaders. I mean, this is Unreal Engine and all that stuff. But this better take freaking short time. Because the other thing was the internet. Downloading part is internet. This is not downloading with internet. This is my PC downloading these information. So this is all on my PC right now. This is not the internet. But yeah, if I do this, I'm wearing Elder Scrolls 1. And the arena poster in Oblivion is like an homage to the old box art. Because Tamriel, all of everything Elder Scrolls, Tamriel itself, is so brutal and hardcore at times, it was called the arena. And I actually have a copy of Arena right here. This is disc 1 of, what, 6? Disc 1 of 6? Disc 1 of 6. Of course, it's going to be a shader preload. It's at 25%, so it's okay. It's okay. I understand there's going to be some shader preloading because this is a massive game and there's a new engine and Unreal 5 and hey, look at this. I got this for like nothing at like a flea market. I was like, holy shit. I'll buy it. Does it work? Yes. But you must be asking yourself, like, you weren't like searching for that. Didn't you find a game? Yes, I did. And by the way, if you loved Titan Quest, Titan Quest 2 is coming out this year. Insane year for gaming, huh? This hasn't happened since Super Nintendo versus Sega Genesis. This microphone is so sensitive. Sometimes it just stops listening to me, but when I tap it, it can hear the tapping, but it doesn't hear me speaking. Like, come on, man. Shader preload failed, game uninstalled. I mean, that could happen, I swear. Let me put a fan on. Let me know if you can hear the fan. If you can hear it really badly, I'll try to fix it. But if you can barely hear it, I'm leaving it on because my game room is on the top floor of the house, and heat goes up. And where am I? Up. I'm up. That's where I am. So I'm gonna put this on. There's a Vuzu fan. And it will only pass me. Oh my god. Go down, you damn AI. Skynet. Once again. Anyway. Oh, I'm probably gonna have to like sound balance check the game even before it starts because it's probably gonna be insanely loud. I'm gonna guess like we'll see how this goes, but I think 20 for the PC going through to you should be really nice, and then you can hear me fine. So I hope it's fine. 65. By the way, do you guys play Balatro? Yes or no? Balatro. Do you play it? Here's a physical deck of Balatro. It's just normal playing cards, because that's basically what it is. Bad Code, I would highly recommend you check out Balatro. It's a game. Has been winning rewards after rewards after rewards after rewards. Oh my god. I dropped it on the floor. And it not just dropped it. It dropped and it went under my desk. Like, come on. Really? I highly recommend Balatro. I'm not gonna explain it because it is so awesome, and it just gets better and better the more you play it. It is genius of game design because he is using something really as simple as poker ideas and then it's not poker, it's just the idea of poker but with an insane twist, and just I recommend it so much. It's been winning BAFTA rewards after BAFTA rewards after rewards after rewards, indie game of the year, and the music in the game is so good, man. I highly recommend it so much. And I pre-ordered the. Ooh. That hit my soul. How's the volume? Should I lower it? I feel like I should lower it. How is 10? Is 10 good? Is 10 good compared to me? That hit me, man. I was about to go down under my desk to grab the cards that I just dropped on the floor, and it just hit me. Bumblebee is my first NES NES game. My first Elder Scrolls game was Morrowind. I read good things in previews of PC game and hopped in blind. Yeah, man, this is hitting me in the feel. I might just share a game route here. 1 second. I'll explain my deep love of Morrowind in just a moment. Let me go on all fours. Jesus Christ. Like, why do things fall and then roll and go under things? Why can't they just fall so I can just go down and get it immediately after? Stupid crowdy. All right. How's the volume, by the way? How's the volume, me versus the volume of the game? Is all good? Stereo? TV speakers? I could just make the music go blasting downstairs. No. Headphones. If it's on headphones, you can still hear, right? English. Text size. I'm actually gonna have it on large, so I feel like an old man, but I usually do that in games. If there's an option for large, I usually go for it. I don't know. Just always have. Difficulty, I'm just gonna have it on normal, just the standard old school experience. Vibration strength. I'm not using a controller. What do you think I am, huh? Vibrations off. I'm using a mouse and keyboard. You're gonna make my keyboard vibrate? That would actually be kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not controller. Love the music of Jeremy Soule, even though the man is a bastard. I never wanted to go anything into the man itself. Like, if he did something... Basically, if he did something, I don't give shits. I am celebrating the music of the man, not the man itself, basically. I know that's maybe hypocrite to say, but that's just how I... Oh! Look at... I will admit, this is epic and everything, but this doesn't hit as hard as the background of Tamriel scrolling slowly, like the map of Tamriel scrolling, and then you hear the music. This doesn't hit as hard as that. Doesn't hit as hard as that, but this, I have to say, looks freaking awesome. Don't make me cry, game. Let me see. What do we have here? VSync. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if I need that. Show FPS. What am I? Console gamer? This is probably gonna have to be like 80. I think I always had it at 80, so I'll just do that. Motion blur. I don't like motion blur. It's cool and all. I'll put this all the way to the highest. Why are you like doing that? What is the detection though? What does the game recommend? It recommends high. Screw that. Ultra, baby. Upscaling technique, DLSSL. Sure. Whatever, man. We'll just see how it goes. F to apply everything. I guess it worked. So, yeah, we have been waiting freaking long enough. Let's just go. Actually, I think, you know, we are dedicating this stream to GixG. And we will be mentioning and talking a lot about GixG in this stream. But I feel like I'll rather make a little bit of a video of me going back to Oblivion and me with my head a little bit more clear on things that I want to talk about, and it's just going to be all about GixG and how I would have loved him to play this, hear his thoughts on this, It would have been just so amazing. And this is basically gone full circle. I'm like almost emotional here. So it's gone full circle for me. This is the game. It's all thanks to 2006 Oblivion that I'm speaking into a microphone, that I have a mixer on my right side, that I have these 3 monitors, this PC, and my webcam is a camera, and all these lights, and I'm just gonna improve and improve and improve, probably with like lighting and all that stuff, and editing and all that, and it's all thanks to a little bit of a Let's Play that I just randomly clicked on YouTube. And the first thing I ever clicked was just GixG, sure, and he was playing Oblivion. That was the first Let's Play I ever saw. I mean, my childhood was like up and down, and this was basically when it was down really bad, and I was just able to watch GixG. And for years, and then 2010, 11, 12, and 13, I interacted a lot with GixG, and we started talking, and we basically became just, I guess, like online friends, I would say. And then when we started playing Guild Wars 2 many times together, that's where I was able to like I just explain to him to how much he was important to me, and his channel, and how famous he is, that he doesn't realize how famous he is, and he doesn't understand like how small big he is, if you understand what I mean. How small big he is. He has a small, huge, dedicated community that loved his videos, and we grew up with him on YouTube. We grew up with all the Elder Scrolls games that he played, and everything else that he checked out, and his live streams where he was just talking about other games he loved. We will never see the game that he was developing. He was making his own game. I saw some screenshots and I really liked what I saw. We will never see him play this remaster, which would have just been a perfect to see him play this for a couple of hours. We will never see him play Elder Scrolls 6. That's the first thing I came into my mind when he passed away. I was like, oh my god, he's never going to be able to play Elder Scrolls 6. We will never get my thoughts on Elder Scrolls 6. And that's something you shouldn't be thinking about when a person passes away. But I after he passed away, I can't but help when I'm playing a new game that I discover. I always think back, wow, GixG would have loved this game. Oh my god, GixG would have loved this game. And there are many games that I gifted to GixG on Steam, because I just knew that he would love this game, and instead of me just sending like a trailer recommending it, I just gave him the game. I just bought it for him. So yeah. Yeah, Hiro, welcome to the stream, by the way. So we are just gonna play this remastered for a couple of hours here, and just reminisce about our friend GixG. I would love to hear from you guys how much he meant to you guys. In the future, I want to do a charity stream, and the money goes to his family. I'm not really sure how I'm supposed to get in contact with the family. I think I can do it through the page where the announcement of his burial was, because you were able to donate there. But that was basically to the whole process of like flowers and things for the family. But I think maybe some of the information might be on that site. I want to get in contact with them. And I really want to get in contact with them also because I want to ask them about GixG's collection, like all his boxed PC games and his PC with all his Let's Plays on it in folders, and his like games and collection, and like what will happen to all this stuff, and maybe on the either on the laptop or his main Apple PC. Maybe there's some Let's Plays in a folder that he recorded that will have never been uploaded because, you know, he wasn't able to do it. So it's on them what they want to do with GixG's collection. Like, I have even had this in my mind. If I would just die out of nowhere, I want everything I have. Basically everything I have. I want to go to my friend, Ragnar, who is a retro collector like me, because I know he would appreciate it. He would take good care of my stuff, you know. Or I should go down like a pharaoh, just go and take everything with me. But of course, I would leave some cool shit for my daughter, stuff that she might maybe appreciate, like maybe some Kirby stuff, some cute stuff. I don't know if she would like appreciate Sonic or something. But yeah. Also, me and my friend Bandit, we have been talking about a way to archive everything on GixG's YouTube channel, because I don't know how it is, like no one is maintaining his YouTube channel, and I'm so afraid that in many years from now it's gonna get automatically deleted because it's not active. But honestly, there's many old channels that are still on YouTube, like for example, My Name Is Not Lily, which was another guy that I used to watch all the time. He has disappeared for like 15 years. So his channel is still there, and all the videos and everything, and people are still going back to watch all of it. And yeah, so I want to archive everything GixG has. I want to put it all on YouTube again. I can just call it GixG17 archive, and then there's a setting on YouTube where I think you just pay like a tiny bit, like a really low amount a month to it just keeps on, basically might just be there forever. So yeah, new game, boys and girls. Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion remastered. Yes.
I was born 87 years
My Name Is Not Lily. I love this. I love this channel so much.
For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor. But for all these years,
sorry, bad code. I didn't see it there. Cancer. I did a little bit of a video on my channel about this whole thing. Not in detail or anything, because I couldn't. I wasn't really in the mood to go into details, and I don't really know the details much. But yeah, I did a video. It's on the channel. Woo! Look at that. Yeah, I feel like I might need some VSync. I might have to put VSync on, because on the stream everything's smooth, but on my screen there was a little bit of a line glitch that came.
Year of Akatosh 433. These are the closing days of the third era.
Welcome to the stream, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. If you are GixG fans, we're just here talking about GixG and just having a blast. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put some VSync on. I can see it now. Is the volume good? I feel like the game is loud. I feel like the game is a little bit loud. Maybe it's just the music right now. By the way, this opening and the old opening still kick ass. It's just a camera flying over a building, but it's not just any building. It's the building we love. Ooh, different loading screen. I wonder if it's always gonna be different picture, because that's how it is in the original. We didn't have this table, of course, but this is really cool. It's like someone drew this. And I mean, someone did draw it and put it in the game and make it as a drawing in the game. That's good. That's cool. Sounds good on your end. It sounds okay. It sounds all okay. So here we are, huh? I really like that they kept... Oh, sorry, I have to move my camera. I'll just go like down here, I guess. I might have to move it again. So I really like... Well, I like and I don't like I like that they kept the watercolor images, which the art in Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion 2006, like the art for everything, like the leveling up and choosing your class and all that stuff. I love the art. It's this nicely ink and watercolor drawing. I love it. We have it here. And I don't think people understand this, but these images were not in the game original, but this was in the concept art. So we are seeing concept art over here. That is really cool. What I don't like is I feel like this menu is just because I'm used to it being like old yellow, old paper, rugged with some gold stuff on it. This is just white printer paper A4. It's a little bit. It needs a little bit more of a oomph color for me. I feel like it you know. This is interesting. I thought we would have more options because I saw it in the trailer, but I thought maybe there was going to be more down below. But there's 2, and that's okay because it's just lore accurate. I'm not saying lore accurate being only 2, but like this is really cool that you can pick your origin. Let me see all the... And here's something really important. And I think they kind of failed it. Yeah, they did fail it, actually. I wonder if people are going to talk about it. So, here's an High Elf. They are the largest race, the tallest race. Here's a Wood Elf. They are the shortest race. And in Skyrim, they failed by making all the races the same height. I think they accidentally did it again, because when you're playing... I wonder if people has to talk about this, man. Come on. People have to talk about this. Because in the original 2006, if you would click on a character, he would go up because he is taller. And when you click on a smaller one, the camera goes down because it's a smaller... The races matter. I really like how the Organian looks. I'm digging these concept art drawings. I can show you these drawings actually. If you look at this Khajiit drawing, he's looking to the side angry, okay? And if we go here, test for Oblivion concept art. And here we have a bunch of concept art. Why do I know this? I'm a mega Elder Scrolls fan, and this is just maybe just too crazy. So races art, and here we have the same drawings. Here the Argonian and the Breton looking to the side with the hand. And here it is. And here's the Khajiit. And this is just basically... But I know it's the same pose. And I think it's redrawn. Maybe not. It does look like, though, it is. Because the Argonian looks different. He's looking another way. And he looks a little bit different. But it doesn't matter. But just as a mecha fan, there are some things. If you're going to do this and release all this concept art as an actual art, why change the Argonian? And I'm just looking at the original artist. Like, it's... Like, if you're going to do this, then do it. And if you're going to do the races, then do the height. Don't fail again. And I think they failed. Nothing wrong with it, but... You know, if you're gonna do it, then do it. So basically, I'm not gonna make Gix in this stream. I want to dedicate that. To a different thing, Elder Scrolls 6, for example, and a different thing. But I am gonna pick. I'm basically gonna make the character that I made, I think, the first time I ever played. And I remember it being a Khajiit, but I wonder about the random appearance. Oh, I can't oh, okay, I thought I could zoom. Let me just find, I'm not gonna pay, I would normally stay in character creation for hours. And I'm not kidding, not an hour, maybe 2 hours with an S at the end. Let me find like a, and I love the ragdoll effect. I don't know if you can see it. No, you can't see it. There's like this thing on my shirt, and it moves every time I make a new guy. I really like this random button. I like this. Just gonna go for this. Body. I'll just go for young, I guess. I'm not gonna stare too long. Usually I would, but I'm. Oh, I remember I had the bandana, so I'm gonna take the bandana. Overview. Oh, I really like this. So guys, throw a name, and I'll pick the best one. Give me a name for this character. I did not focus on the origin story. It's just because for this stream, we're just gonna go ahead and we're just gonna, you know, we're gonna have a nostalgic time together and everything, but I'm not gonna necessarily play it how I would play it. And then we would be here forever. And we have just waited too long on the downloads and everything, so. Way too long. Zig. That's actually nice. Zig. I'll just take that. Continue. Yes. So, I'm gonna have to put VSync on. Because on the stream this is not happening. But for me, there's like in the middle of my screen, there's a little bit of a like a jitter. Is it called a jitter? And I'm gonna make the camera go a little bit faster. Like 60... 69, huh? How is 69? Maybe it's too fast.
Wake up, kitty kitty. That's it. There's a rat in my cell.
No, this is fun. I'm getting this 60 FPS. Am I applying the... I wonder if I'm applying the textures. Okay, this is better. This is better. I'm gonna move my camera again up.
You'd better take whatever you can get in here, Khajiit. They don't feed the new prisoners. Didn't you know that? First, they starve you. Then, they beat you. Then, if you're lucky, they kill you. That's right. You're going to die in here. Hey, you hear that? The guards are coming. For you.
Oh, they changed the animation. Wait, where's my grab? How do I grab? They changed it. It used to be C. Was it C? Was it C? Oh, it was E. I would have uninstalled if this was not possible, because this was like such a huge thing way back.
They're dead. I know it.
Stand back, prisoner.
Doing here? This cell is supposed to be off limits.
Usual mix-up with the watch.
Oh, the feels.
Never mind. Get that gate open. Stand back, prisoner. We won't hesitate to kill you if you get in our way.
You, prisoner, stand aside. Over by the window. Stay out of the way and you won't get hurt. Prisoner, stand away from the door.
Fine,
Over by
just...
the window now.
Oh, sorry, we're gonna have to watch this. I can show you my spec later.
Good. Let's go.
I think I can show you all of it through NVIDIA. By the way, I have not updated my NVIDIA for a little bit, so...
Let me see your face. You are the one from my dreams. Then the stars were right. And this is the day. Gods give me strength.
It's like I'm playing a different game, man. This is like such a nice facial expressions and movement and everything. Jesus Christ.
Assassins attacked my sons, and I am next. My blades are leading me out of the city along a secret escape route. By chance, the entrance to that escape route...
Yeah, the races, I feel like, are not having the same... They all have the same height, and I don't understand how you can fail that twice. In Skyrim and then Oblivion. And Oblivion was the one that... damn it. Like, how? It's not a big deal, but it is. It's, the races are... There's a reason for the height difference and all that stuff. Like, come on.
Perhaps the gods have placed you here so that we may meet. As for what you have
And sorry if
done,
I'm speaking
it
maybe
does
too
not
loud
matter.
into the microphone.
That
Maybe I should
is
have
not
it
what you will be
a little bit
remembered
further away
for.
from my face, maybe like this.
I am your emperor, Uriel Septim. By the grace of the gods, I serve Tamriel as her ruler. You are a citizen of Tamriel, and you too shall serve her in your own way. You will find your own path. Take care.
I have
There will
done
be blood and death before the end.
this
Please, sire, we
tutorial
must
scene.
keep moving.
So many
Better not
times.
close this one. There's no way to open it from the other side.
So
Don't try anything.
it is so interesting
This is your lucky day.
to
Just
do
stay
it
out of
again.
our way.
But like in this. Sorry, my specs. I should be able to go into NVIDIA in the app, and I should be able to show you all my info there. My PC is quite good. Brand new motherboard. What install is being prepared here? Are you shitting me? Unless I can go to my PC's in the settings, can I show you everything there? Like, I'm not even sure where I can show you this. I have an NVIDIA 4080. I never remember my specs. Maybe I should put them like down below. I should be able to show you like here. No. Oh, there's an update. Maybe I'll update this later. Later today. Night. Settings. I remember there was a way to show everything here. Strange. System. My rig. Here we go. So, my monitors are laughable. Both of my monitors are just old shit. Wait, why is it not showing you everything? My rig details. Oh, here we are. It's not showing the graphics. I got NVIDIA RTX 4070. Oh, I thought it was 4080. 4070. Oh, control panel system about. Okay, we'll do that actually. Control panel. What do you say? System and security? Oh, sorry. Control panel system. Maybe I just... here, system. You mean this? Here. System and about. On the bottom. Also, we have a delay on the stream, so maybe I am reading things twice for you. System and about. Aren't we there? I need that in 2010 for Let's Plays and live streams. I think your PC was always quite good way back in the day, always better than mine. My window is newer, so it's not the game, but I say everything I needed. So yeah, I don't know if you can see all the info you're looking for here, but I'm not seeing this system and about. Where can I? But yeah, like my PC, you know, is quite good, pretty good graphics card, 4070, and I have a brand new motherboard. And there was just my friend, he just kind of like, hey, let's make your PC be ready for like Witcher 4 and all these freaking games coming out in the future. So yeah, my PC is quite future proof. If we were going to be getting some crazy lag or something when I enter the world, it is usually always when you have a stream software or recording something at the same time. There's so much pressure on both things. But if I was, of course, maybe using Frabs or just recording with OBS, not streaming, then, you know. Oh, in my brain, I'm looking at this in 2006 graphics because I have gone through this damn place so many times, and I know once you are at the sewer gate, you can just save there, and whenever you want to reroll a character or whatever, you can just go there. But I always liked to just go through all this again.
Close up left. Protect the Emperor.
So let me see. I'm just gonna see if I move quickly like this. There is a little bit of a... I can probably play the game on Ultra and all that stuff without a problem if I wasn't streaming, but I just want to see... It is recommending me to do this. But there's still this, I have this on my end. You don't see this, but I have this little jitter. Yeah, whatever.
I fought mud crabs
Protect yourself.
Take them now!
Oh, the zoom. Ah, sorry, my camera is always in the way. I don't know where I could have it. Maybe we can just be on this side. Ooh, this is a nice touch. When I don't know if you saw it, but I saw it immediately because my eyes are judging everything I see right now. When I move to the next spell above, you can see this little background thing like appear. That's cool. Ooh. And it's like a map. They probably got this from one of the mods. There's a mod I used to have on Oblivion which was like this. It actually looked better than this, but... Oh!
Are you alright, sire? We're clear for now.
Oh, I already killed them.
She's dead.
Let's get the sword. Oh.
How could they be waiting for us here?
Don't know, but it's too late to go back now. Don't worry, sire. We will get you out of here.
They won't be the first to underestimate the blade.
Did I get the sword? I did. We gotta get the katana.
I'll take point. Let's move.
You stay here, prisoner. Don't try to follow us.
Rats! Wow. Oh my god. They changed the... This is a nice touch. When the rat jumps to you, there's this small animation that happens. It opens its mouth. It opens the mouth to try to bite you, and they zoom in on. This is a nice. I'm not sure if you understand what I'm talking about, but can you see the glow on the sword? You see this? Damn son. I've done this tutorial so many times, and I just can't wait to do it again. Let me fix my camera a little bit. When I say I have eyes for detail, this is something I could not watch. To see my camera like a couple of centimeters out of balance there. I used to loot like everything. Oops. We got the bow. We got the... This, of course. Oops. My friend was like, when we were hearing about this remake. Did you see the rat animation? I don't know if you understand what I mean there, but yeah, it's nice. And this is something I always thought to myself when I played this for the first time. Why not take this and just climb up here? There's a mod for the game where you climb up and then you are in Cyrodiil. You just climb up. Just climb up. No need for the rest of the thing. You just climb up. So yeah, sound and everything is good still for you guys, yeah? Oh, I didn't get the... Oh, I did get the key, okay. I wanted to see if the shield would like give... Wow, look at the detail on this side of the shield. You can see like the... Wow. Yeah, it's hard for me to play because I'm searching for so many things. And it's all in good faith. I am... There's gonna be 3 rats and then 1 zombie. Wow, the sound design, I have to make the game higher. That was nice. There's like there's this echo. There's this echo that happened when he screamed because I'm in the dungeon. There was like this wah, 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 like this echo. That was nice. Save. Let's save. There's 1 rat here. There. We're just gonna loot everything. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I... It's the same thing with Morrowind. Sometimes I loot everything. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I restrict myself and just take a little bit. There's a chest here. Ooh. 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 Jeez. Wow. Auto was just like bad. There's supposed to be a rat here. There. Not much here, just some fruits. There's... Actually, I don't remember that helmet there. Oh, there's 2 rats. I was wrong. Oh yeah, now I remember, you can't really loot everything because you're always gonna have too much. Just gonna drop all the Mythic Dawn shit. Oh, it's not enough. Yeah, we don't have to loot more. Well, there's 1 staff I want, of course. Look at the lighting. Look at the lighting. Are you serious? Man.
Yeah.
By the way, I haven't really done any magic. We're supposed to have fire, yeah. Alright, first time using fire in the game. There's gonna be a person... no, not a person. Well, kinda want to check this. Ale is too much? Okay. if I would like to be lore accurate, we don't have helmets on Khajiits and Argonians, and we don't have shoes either. Even though it is tied to this I'm still wearing them. Oh, here we go. They don't like that shit. If you played Morrowind, there's a reason why they're never wearing helmet or anything like that. Helmet is too good though. It kind of, you know, screw the lore for a second, or all that stuff. Rusty iron shield. Whoa. I don't know what I want to be, but we can figure that out. I like this shield way more than this, so just gonna throw this shield out. Gonna save. And we're gonna use our first fire spell on a goblin. I'm looking. Whoa. I really like this little animation that happens when you loot. Did you see that? That is just really satisfying. This is a great touch. Not like looting has never been boring, but I'm just saying that actually matters a lot. That is nice. First fireball. And it's interesting, that's really interesting. Makes it disappear. Interesting. But yeah, normally I would really take my time in this tutorial dungeon, but I'm just gonna not this time. And what I mean this time, well, I'm gonna come in here again, and it's gonna be for a video. Save. They did not add the shield smashing like from Skyrim, which is interesting because they added sprinting. But sprinting is, I think, really modern, and just you really have to kind of have it in this game if you're gonna pull in new people. People today, they want to run and sprint, even though I could play the entire game like this, just walking. And if you have watched GixG before, you know that just the little details and just taking your time to do everything is just the name of the game sometimes. Apples. Wow, that actually happens way faster. It was kind of strange how fast it was. I really wish the UI wasn't this white looking. It's kind of actually quite disappointed in this. It just looks a little bit different than 2006, but it looks different enough that it's not an improvement. It's a little bit of a downgrade, actually. Where's that hag? It's just right there. don't know what this does. Oh, it showed me where to go. Pfft. That's for noobs. Let me see Eye of Sight, which is actually a racial ability. Ooh. Looks good. Go rats, get him. Oh my god. A little bit of a lag there. We want that staff. Thank you. Save. And I'm thinking to change the recording to game capture instead of display capture. I think game capture is probably going to be just better overall. Display is capturing like the entire screen, but this is just focusing mainly on the game, so I think that's actually better. Ooh, I love this effect on the freaking sword. Wait, is it because she electrocuted me? Why is this effect on the sword? A little bit confused right now. Save. I did not think I was gonna play Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered today. Like, this is just insane. This might be a bug, or maybe it's like she used electricity on me and my sword. I don't think they told us everything in that trailer. I think there's a lot of stuff that they just want us to like see and figure out and be like, oh my god, that's cool, they didn't tell us. But I feel like this effect is kind of staying a little bit too long. I think this is a bug. Like, there's some type of loading on my... Oh my god. The jaw on the freaking staff has a ragdoll effect, so it moves when I move. Oh my god. That's insane.
Protect the Emperor until help arrives. Help? What makes you think help will get here before more of those bastards?
Here they come
We
again.
need to get the Emperor out of here.
Where are they? Oops. Wrong guy.
My sword for the dragon. Damn it! It's that prisoner again.
I think it's a
He
bug.
might be working with the assassins.
No.
Let me
he is
see
not
your
one.
face.
He can help us. He must help us. They cannot understand why I trust you. They've not seen what I've seen. How can I explain? Listen, you know the Nine, how they guide our fates with an invisible hand.
No, I'm just some guy here. I don't know. I don't know anything. Well, actually, I do.
I've served the Nine all my days, and I chart my course by the cycles of the heavens. The skies are marked with numberless sparks, each a fire, and every one a sign. I know these stars well, and I wonder which sign marked your birth.
As you wish, son.
I have some things to say about this. Okay. Needs more color. I love it, but it needs more color. Like, the big pictures, they need to be in color. It's not until I click on this that it has a little bit of a color in the background, but I feel like it should have some color. I think I might just kind of make some maybe some like battle mates type. No, I am like a Kashyyyk. Maybe I should go with like well, I don't really know what I want to do here. I'm just gonna go with a ritual.
The signs I read show the end of my path. My death, a necessary end, will come when it will come. Your stars are not mine. Today, the ritual shall speed you on your star-patterned path. No trophies of my triumphs precede me, but I have lived well, and my ghost shall rest easy. Men are but flesh and blood. They know their doom, but not the hour. In this, I am blessed to see the hour of my death, to face my apportioned fate, then fall. My dreams grant me no opinions of success. Their compass ventures not beyond the doors of death, but in your face I behold the sun's companion. The dawn of Akatosh's bright glory may banish the coming darkness. With such hope, and with the promise of your aid, my heart must be satisfied.
All right. I'll help you. 500 money.
I go to my
500
grave.
money.
A tongue shriller than all the music calls me. You shall follow me yet for a while. Then we must part.
All right.
You may as well make yourself useful. Here, carry this torch and stick close.
Boris does not look as good as he looked in 2006. I'm not gonna ask about this stuff.
Stick close and let us do our job.
I would, but I know all this stuff. Ooh, a club.
You'll be all right.
Yeah, this is... No, maybe it's not... No, I think what is happening is... It's not a bug. This is... the effect I used earlier. I think it's this. No, this is... Huh. I think the electricity shot from the staff, the effect of that is stuck on my character. And yeah, I'm trying the third person for the first time. I kind of always play like this, but that is interesting. Oops. Am I not wearing pants or what? I am. No boots, no helmet. Away with that. We don't want to see that stuff. We are lore accurate. But this is quite funny that this is stuck on my character like this. Wonder if this has happened to someone else. This is interesting. Wow, these guys just they did not just die. They died. Maybe it's no, Eye of Night did not do this. I think the electricity shot from the witch is stuck on me. That's funny. I wonder how long it's gonna be stuck. Maybe I have to turn the game off and on or something. But yeah, this is quite strange.
Hold up. I don't like this. Let me take a look. Looks clear. Come on. We're almost through to the sewers.
Is it me, or is this floating aura thing always with me? Why am I like this is so funny.
It's a dead end. What's your call, sir?
They're behind us. Wait here, sire.
Wait here with the Emperor.
I'm just
Guard him with
electrocuted
your life.
like all the time.
For the Emperor!
Farther! Let me see your face.
Come with us. Your destiny is bound up with mine, and with the fate of Tamriel itself.
You thought we'd go down easy?
I can go no further. You alone must stand against the Prince of Destruction and his mortal servants. He must not have the Amulet of Kings. Take the amulet, give it to Joffrey. He alone knows where to find my last son. Find him, and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
Ooh. Hey, watch out, there's a... Oh shit.
You chose a bad day to take up with the calls of the Sentinels.
No. Talos, save us. We failed. I failed. The Blades are sworn to protect the Emperor. Now he and all his heirs are dead. The amulet. Where's the Amulet of Kings? It wasn't on the Emperor's body.
I don't know. I don't...
Strange. He saw something in you. Trusted you. They say it's the dragon blood that flows through the veins of every septim. They see more than lesser men.
Old
The
Boros
Amulet of Kings is a sacred
looks better.
symbol of
I don't
the
know.
Empire.
There's something odd about
Most
this one.
people think of the red dragon crown, but that's just jewelry. The amulet has power. Only a true heir of the blood can wear it, they say. He must have given it to you for a reason. Did he say why?
I paid 500 money for it.
Joffrey? He said that? Why? Nothing I ever heard about. But Joffrey would be the one to know. He's the Grand Master of my order. Although you may not think so to meet him, he lives quietly as a monk at Waynon Priory, near the city of Coral. First, you need to get out of here. Through that door must be the entrance to the sewers, past the locked gate. That's where we were heading. It's a secret way out of the Imperial City. Or it was supposed to be secret. Here, you'll need this key for the last door into the sewers. There are rats and goblins down there. But from what I've seen of you, I'm guessing you're an experienced bard. Am I right?
A bard? The hell makes you think that? So, this is what I was hoping for. But this is actually something I find kind of strange. Oh, I was like, wait, this is it? But yeah, this is nice actually. Instead of scrolling all the way down, they have like the melee type fighters, the magic type fighters, and then archery and stealth. These are the same classic images, but they have been reattached. They have been I wonder how the original artist feels about this. They are really nice, but they have been altered slightly. Just slightly. And it is enough for me to notice, especially this. And I wonder why they did that. gonna go with spell sword.
Really? I would never have guessed. Still, I don't think you'll have any. You must get the amulet.
I feel like I
to
should be
Joffrey.
able to click things
Take
with
no
space.
chances, but proceed to Wayne and
Might
Priory
be able to
immediately.
change that.
Got it?
Enter is kind of convenient. Like I have to take my hand off the mouse to click enter, but with my left hand I can just click space. I think this enter select should be space.
Good. I'll stay here to guard the Emperor's body and make sure no one follows you.
All right.
You better get moving. May Talos
So-
guide you. By the way, thanks for the cup.
I would take my time through this part of the dungeon, but now we're just gonna gun it and we're just gonna go into the world. We're just gonna gun it through. Especially we can sprint now. And I'm wondering about like the speed runs. Like now you can sprint. People that speedrun Oblivion might think like, oh my god, wait a minute. Well, maybe the loading screens might kind of hurt the speedruns. Feel like they are a little bit longer. So there's a lot of good shit you can get. I'm just gonna skip it all. We're just gonna go out. Yeah, and people are gonna be like, oh my god, the Skyrim logo. No, no, no. It's not the Skyrim logo. You idiots. It's the Imperial Legion. It's the Skyrim logo. I do like this loading screen. Well, I take it back. Speedrunning community might not speedrun this because, wow. Well, okay. We are loading into the world for the first time. Wow. That's a long loading screen. But we got that music though. I always said like Alien Ruins, but it's Alied. Like the Alied Bay. It's not Alien Ruins, but I always said Alien Ruins. I didn't know English that well. Way back then, I was like, what? This is a really long loading screen. I can hear birds. That's new. The birds are definitely not part of the song. I wonder if they have added birds, because in the original Oblivion you could hear birds, but you could never see them. So this is a true remaster if you can see them. Alright, first loading. First loading. I'm just gonna allow everything to load. There's like so much stuff that has to load. Just gonna allow the game to do it. It's loading the hills. Oh. Good luck. Wow. The game is still loading for me. The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered. Look at the graphics. Of course, this is just amazing. Look at that. I think I downloaded the Lego version. But of course, the game is slowly downloading everything for the first time, but whoa. Okay. That's an improvement. Oh, whoa. Okay. Wow. Wow. Goals for Oblivion Remastered. Look at Goals for Oblivion Remastered. Look at the graphics. Of course, this is just amazing. Look at that. I think I downloaded the Lego version. But of course, the game is slowly downloading everything for the first time, but whoa. Okay. That's an improvement. Oh, whoa. Okay. Wow. Wow. Andrew in, baby. We just had to load a little bit. Let's go and find Shady Sam. Oh. Are there birds? Haven't seen birds yet. Oh, it's a little bit of a hiccup. Sometimes when I am still. Let me close the. Let me try one thing though. Let me close the game. We save. We close the game. And I'm gonna update my NVIDIA. But I think this has nothing to do with NVIDIA. This electricity glitch. It's gonna be so funny if it's still on my guy. But if it is, then that's just how it is has to be for this this stream. But let me click here on the driver and download. If the stream goes offline after this download, which shouldn't be a thing, but I don't know what basically will happen. But yeah, I'm gonna click download, and we're downloading now this update for NVIDIA, and I am going to go here. Blessing of gigs, actually, yeah. Yeah, maybe I should have just updated my NVIDIA. Oh, there is configure in-game graphic settings and driver settings here. They haven't yet given anything because it's just so new. They haven't given anything for the game here. But so far, man, having a blast. This little jitterness is like nothing because the game was like loading for the first time. So, and I got it on camera. This random, strange goals for Oblivion. It's quite funny. Whoa. Okay, that's an improvement. Oh, whoa. Boing. Okay, okay, that's an improvement. Oh, whoa. Okay. Wow. It's funny how it's funny how the gate is still like bad and then just like it just like boink HD gate. So yeah, we're just updating my driver. I don't know what will happen when it's done. If like my stream just goes offline because of it or something, I don't know. If it does, I'll just go back online shortly. It's gonna be funny after this download of the NVIDIA graphics card. It's like I click on the remastered version, but it always gives me the 2006 version. Like, what? No. Here we go. It's downloading, and then we have to click install. And that is the part where the stream might actually just explode. But if that happens, I'll just come live again. So install. Yes. It is installing. It's asking me to buy or rather recommending me to buy a brand new graphics card. No, my graphics card is pretty good. Half-Life 2 RTX. Ooh. Let me actually see that. Learn more. Huh. What happens if I... Oh. Yeah, no idea what happens when... The install is complete. Installing graphic driver, it says. Let me see this Half-Life RTX. Let me see a video. The hell was that supposed to show me?
That includes classics like Half-Life 2, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, Portal 2, Dark Messiah Might and Magic, and Doom 2. RTX Remix is packed. 1,000 modders have used Remix across hundreds of games, with over 1 million gamers playing RTX Remix mods. That includes classics like Half-Life 2, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, Portal 2, Dark Messiah Might and Magic, and Doom 2.